Good evening. Welcome to the December 12th, 2023 Village of Bolingbrook Board Meeting and our final meeting for the year 2023. Before I proceed, if you'd like to address the board this evening, we ask that you fill out forms located at the back of the room and turn those in. Also in the back of the room, we do have our agendas. I would like to invite Don Sells up, please. And if everybody could please rise as he leads us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. Careful. Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Yes, Madam Mayor. Trustee Zarate.
Here.
Trustee Quintero.
Here.
Trustee Kelly.
Here.
Trustee Lawler.
Here.
Trustee Doris.
Here.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Here.
Thank you. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes of our regular meeting November 14th, 2023?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Quintero, any additions, corrections, or deletions? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have our approval of this evening's agenda. Mr. Odelson, are there any changes to this evening's agenda?
None, Madam Mayor.
All right. May I please have a motion to approve this evening's agenda?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second. Trustee Doris, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? All right, agenda is approved. Next up this evening, we have our commission appointments and reappointments. Our commissions provide a lot of extra services that make our village such a wonderful place to live, work, and play. As groups of volunteers, these commissions provide activities, events, and experiences that enhance the quality of life here. And they do so with the spirit of giving that helps make Bolingbrook so special. Tonight, we're bringing two such volunteers to the board for approval on the Arts Council Commission. New appointments is Alexandria Karafotas, is that correct? Commissioner for a 3-year term, and Grace Tucker, Commissioner for a 3-year term. May I please have a motion to approve these two commissioners for the Arts Council?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Lawler, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'd like to invite our new commissioners up to please join me, as well as our chair, Mithra Zaucha. Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, thank you. Happy holidays.
Good. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. You guys are stepping up to a pretty active commission. I think it's getting close to being tied, I think, almost. Why are you, tied for the most active commissions, I think. Yeah,
Like tied with CACA.
maybe. Tell us a little bit, so why don't you guys come up here? Because you're on TV, you're live.
Hey.
So excited, it's amazing. So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you, Bolingbrook, and why you joined this commission.
I am Grace Tucker, KL. I have been a longtime resident of Bolingbrook, class of '83 graduate. I left the commission in '18, and I'm glad to be back on.
Good, very good.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm actually a music teacher in the Bolingbrook School District, Valley View. I'm at Pioneer Independence. I've been living here since I was 2 years old, and I joined to hopefully give back and get some more musical activities out there.
We love people that give back, don't we?
Yes. Absolutely.
We'd like for more people to give back. In person, not on social media. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I state your name.
I, Grace Tucker,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as
Arts Council Commissioner
Arts Council Commissioner
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations. Mithra, come back up here. Oh. Thank you. Good try, but no, I'm going to give you this. You're going to hold it just like that. Perfect. You get one too.
I have one. We couldn't just cross out the other one.
So we are frugal, but
Okay, right here, 1, 2.
plus your commission already expired on the old one,
Oh,
so
okay.
it would be.
All right.
Thank you so much for continuing. That's for you. Thank you so much for continuing to recruit amazing people. We look forward to everything with the Arts Council.
It's going to be an exciting year.
I don't doubt it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. We do still have vacancies, I believe, Bolingbrook Community Television, right, Dave? Beautification. We do have several spots available in our Beautification Commission, so any of you watching or any of you present, please feel free to join any of our commissions. And I even think the Civic and Cultural Affairs might have a spot or two available. It's amazing. All right. Ready? You guys are all excited about what's to come? I think, right? All right. For a number of years, we have had the honor of being treated in our December board meeting by the wonderful holiday performance that's up next. This year, that tradition continues. Please help me welcome the Bolingbrook High School Madrigals under the direction of Jorgen Baugh. Good evening, good evening. Look at them, they're so cute. Dave, you want this?
I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh joy, what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. A hippopotamus, no crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says a hippo would eat me up, but then my teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. Lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh joy, what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. Hippopotamus, no crocodiles, no rhinoceroses.
of Christmas my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens
2 turtle doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 4th day of Christmas my true love sent to me 4 calling birds
3 French hens
2 turtle doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying,
5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
a partridge.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 drums of milk, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge.
Nine ladies dancing, 8 moons, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge.
10 nine ladies dancing, 8 moons, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge.
11 leaping, 10 nine ladies dancing, 8 moons, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge.
12 pipers piping, 11 leaves a leaping, 10 drums are sounding, 9 ladies dancing, 8 moons, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden holly-birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. And a partridge in a pear tree. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Silence night, holy night. Silence night, holy night. Christ our Savior is born. Silence night, holy night. Silence night, holy night. Silence night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round young Virgin Mother and Child, Holy Infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silence night, holy night. Shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ our Savior is born. Christ our Savior is born. Silence night, holy night. Son of God, love's pure light. Radiance beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
So I have had the pleasure of enjoying the madrigals for many years. My youngest son, Brendan, was madrigal when he was at Bolingbrook High School. Each of these are custom costumes, correct? For the character each year, so that's a pretty cool thing. If you would, please share your name and the year you are in school at Bolingbrook High School.
I am Joanna Ruiz and I'm a senior.
I am Jay Gonzalez. I'm a senior.
I am Eli Legante, and I'm a junior.
I'm Mina Zelcha. I am a junior.
I am Lucas Marcotte. I am a junior.
And Sophia Holloway. I'm a junior.
I'm Daniel Bluss, and I'm a senior.
I'm Quincy Anderson, and I'm a junior.
I'm Jamie Ruiz and I'm a senior.
I'm Jorgen Ball. I'm a junior, and I direct nothing. That's Fish's job.
I'm Brianne Bush, and I'm a senior.
My name is Clark Wild, and I'm a junior.
My name is Sydney Thomas, and I'm a senior.
My name is Hope Scaria and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Eamon Carter, and I'm a junior.
My name is McKenna Case, and I'm a junior.
I do want to acknowledge Mr. Lawrence Fisher, who directs this amazing group of talent young and students and musicians and vocalists. So please, one more round of applause for the Madrigals of Bolingbrook High School. Thank you again.
Thank you. Weren't they absolutely amazing? I think another round of applause. I'm sure you guys could all do that, right?
In my
Yeah, no.
wildest dreams.
Yeah, no, we'll make sure that that's a requirement for next year. Sing along. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. In keeping with the different types of traditions that we have here in the village of Bolingbrook, we have Operation Christmas that has actually been serving our community over the past 50 years. And joining us this evening, we have Lee Bush Jr. Please join us. Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Now, you and well, this is like costume number, outfit number 6, 7, 8. I don't
Something
know.
like
We've
that.
been
Quick
shopping
change.
together.
Yes.
We've been packing lunches and dinners and boxes, and I don't know what you had us doing. You gave these guys a run for their money because they were sweating. You put them to work. But tell us a little bit about Operation Christmas, why you're so passionate about Operation Christmas, and all the amazing things that you do. And here, I'm going to give you this mic.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Enjoy that.
Once again, Lee Bush Jr., I represent all of the amazing volunteers with Operation Christmas. Part of the question you asked is why I'm so passionate about this. I've been part of this program for roughly 38 years now. I was one of the children that this program helped. Grew up in an unfortunate circumstance where my dad had gotten injured. I'm the oldest of 4 children, had to reach out to the community and needed help at Christmas time. And my dad always taught us that if you are going to take, you need to learn how to give back. And here I am, 38 years later. I've got a 19-year-old who I let be involved with this program every year when she was here. I have a 6-year-old who is lucky enough to get out of school this Friday to come and help package gifts that are going to go out to families in need in the community. So, like as Mayor Mary said, this is our 50th year, and we have been truly blessed this year, probably more than any other year, of just community coming together to help one another. We had our mayor and our trustees and inboxing food that was going to be going out to these families this year, and Mayor Mary is correct. They were sweating. So, but it's just a blessing to be part of such an amazing community that comes together, not only with our village and giving us a home for 23 years right here at the Performing Arts stage. It's a blessing to be part of such a community that truly works together. You know, we work with our library and our park district, our Chamber of Commerce, of coming together to help these families. Right now, we have over 520 families already in the program this year, and over 1,300 children that we're going to help take care of. And we've got boxes around town. We're getting down. In the last 3 days, we've taken care of almost 230 families in just 3 days. So it's a very quick moving process. If you want to get involved, volunteer. If you want to donate something still before Christmas, we're seeing families through next Monday. We'll have drop boxes out in the community. They've been out there for the last month, where they can come in, just drop off a toy, and then you know that it's going to go back within this community, within our Valley View School District, not just Bolingbrook, but within Valley View. And we work very closely with the schools to identify that. So I want to thank our village for, once again, giving us a home, helping us put in that effort for our volunteers. I want to thank my volunteers because they are the greatest in the world as far as I'm concerned. It is a lot of endless hours going into this to make sure that these families are taken care of within our community. So, and our wonderful donors. You know, I cannot thank people enough for getting involved. So I want to say thank you and then just kind of give an update on where we are for the year, because we're just down to the last few days of taking care of all of these families this year. So thank you.
Thank you for all you do. We appreciate it. Thank you. You know, Lee hits on a very, very important point in that we know that there's a lot of organizations out there that do pretty much the same thing of collecting toys and distributing toys. But what differentiates Operation Christmas from maybe these bigger national organizations are these toys and this food is handed out to members of our community. So donating locally for those that are local, pretty much. Another thing that I think is very important is the fact that our businesses are big supporters of this non-for-profit organization as well as many others. Like, we don't ask our businesses to sponsor us as a village and decor and fun stuff. We actually ask our organizations to support our nonprofit organizations in town, as well as different sports teams and the schools and so on and so forth, because we'd rather they put their money in the community in these types of things and let us do the decorating outside. So we'll get to that later. Thank you, Lee. We appreciate you. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments regarding anything on this evening's agenda?
Mayor Mary, we have not.
Thank you. Is there anyone here this evening that wishes to address the board regarding anything on this evening's agenda? All right, we will move on to our bill approvals. Bill listing A, $881,084.25. Bill listing B, $539,813.02, for a total of $1,420,897.27. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve the bill listing?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next up are our tax receipts for September 2023. State income tax, $862,875.54, which is an increase of 14.3 from 1 year ago. August 2023 sales tax, $3,947,109.33, for an 8.7% increase from a year ago. September 2023 motor fuel tax, $290,989.08, for a 10.2% increase from a year ago. August 2023 state administrative fee, going straight to the state, is $31,281.34. This report will go on file for anyone who wants to see it. Next up are our resolutions. Resolution 23R-107, approving the monthly service agreement with Comcast Enterprise for 2G internet circuit for our police department, body cameras, subject to attorney approval. We all know that there's a state mandate by January 1st, 2024 for our police officers to have their body cameras, state mandate, but what comes along with that is also storage of set footage. So not only are the cameras required, but now we need storage for the footage of the cameras. This will allow for the upload of police body camera footage to a cloud vendor, Axon. The monthly service cost will be $1,825, not including installation and other fees. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second. Trustee Quintero. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 23R-108, approving annual renewal of Munis software license and maintenance by Tyler Technologies, Inc. This resolution approves the annual license and software support renewal. This software includes accounting, business license, utility billing, general ledger, and payroll modules. The cost should not exceed $162,763, remaining $55,237 under the budgeted amount of $218,000. This also has been reviewed and approved by Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Doris, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. This evening's agenda is filled with technology.
The new wave.
Something that, definitely the new wave, and it's only going to get bigger. Resolution 23R-109, approving a proposal from Heartland Business Systems for Microsoft new servers for Information Technology Department. This resolution authorizes the emergency purchase of 3 servers, including licenses and hardware warranty. The total cost should not exceed $83,604.84. Again, reviewed and approved by Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? Can't afford to go down. Motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second. Trustee Lawler, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-110, approving proposal from ThinkGuard Incorporated for data backup and disaster recovery. This proposal implements a replacement for our existing backup solutions through a 3-year contract, which costs not exceeding $26,399 for the first year, $23,075 for second year, and $23,075 for the third year. Reviewed and approved by Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 23R-111, approving Terra Engineering to provide in-house and on-call support for the engineering division subject to attorney approval. The approval of in-house engineering and on-call support for fiscal year 2023-2024 at a cost of $150,000 and for fiscal year 24-25 at a cost of $992,000. Terra Engineering will provide specialized expertise to the village's engineering division, eliminating the need for hiring additional engineering staff. We have quite a few members that will be retiring, and this will allow us to get a larger scope of engineering. The total cost should not exceed $1,142,000. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Doris. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-112, approving a license agreement between the village and Greg Austin, 236 Booley Lane. Mr. Austin is the new owner of the home located at 236. The property is owned by the village. He has a fence up. So the previous owner had a fence. The new owner wants to replace the fence. So we've allowed them access to use that property as long as the owner continues to maintain it. Either party has the option to terminate the arrangement with a 120-day notice. This has been reviewed by all relevant personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 23R-113, approving a proposal from Crown LLP for auditing services for fiscal year 22-23, with option to renew for 3 years, subject to attorney approval. The village issued RFPs to 6 audit firms, 2 submitted proposals, and 1 declined due to resource constraints. The RFP pertains to the audit for fiscal year 22-23, with an option to renew through fiscal years 23-24 and 25-26. Crown LLP's proposal, offering the best combination of price and audit approach, is recommended. The cost of this audit is not to exceed $98,000. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees?
No questions, but a kudos to the finance team and administration staff for getting this together in short order. Also putting some good timelines for next year's audit. So kudos to staff.
Thank you. As chair of the Finance Department, we appreciate you. The Finance Committee, sorry. Sorry, Rosa. You're still head of the Finance Department. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Lawler, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next up, Resolution 23R-114. Now, I have to, before we go into this, I want to tell you guys that this has been in the works for some time. However, the timing of this is extremely important because, you know, we've been on the news a little bit. And for those of you that may not have seen the news lately, we have been on the news locally, nationally, internationally, and it's been a pretty good experience, I think. What do you guys think? You think so?
Absolutely.
Fascinating. It's been. So, Cosmics, welcome to Bolingbrook. You're lucky to be here, and we're lucky to have you. Notice that they're lucky to be here before we were lucky to have them. But with all that being said, so now comes this next resolution, again, 23R-114, approving an agreement with Good Karma Brands LLC to promote economic growth and tourism in Bolingbrook, subject to attorney approval. There are many people who say we want to elevate, we want to bring in more, we want to attract more, we want to live to that bigger, better, and more beautiful, and we're hoping that this is going to be the route that takes us there. We want Bolingbrook to be known for Bolingbrook. After Cosmic is long gone, not gone, but moved on to other places, we still want to be Bolingbrook, and we want to maintain what, thankfully, they have started. So this is to implement a marketing effort using radio broadcast and in-person events to support existing businesses and create new economic opportunities. The agreement spans for 2 years with an option to opt out after the first year. This will be funded through our hotel motel tax with a budget capped at $250,000 for the initial year, subject to a 5% increase for the second year. This will allow us to get lots of media exposure, lots of radio exposure, lots of several real-time visits. It will elevate our marketing to a place where we need to be in order to attract those that we are so desperately trying to bring to Bolingbrook. This has been reviewed by relevant personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees?
No, just to comment, you know, we do get some benefit of, besides this last week's, historic news coverage. But from time to time, we do have live remote broadcasts on radio from different radio stations.
Absolutely.
And that works out well, but this, I believe, takes us to the level that matches the volume, you know, the number of residents and the number of businesses that we have, and properly supports it rather than a couple of events a year.
I completely agree.
So, good idea.
Thank you. Any other questions from the trustees?
I would just also note that we're not necessarily the pioneers in this space. You see towns such as Schaumburg, Peoria, and Elk Grove already getting their names out there, and we want to make sure that we are right there beside them so that people are thinking of Bolingbrook first.
Absolutely. Any other comments? May I please have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-115, initiating the submission of a binding public question concerning the office of the village clerk for the Village of Bolingbrook, Will, and DuPage counties in the state of Illinois. As part of the village's ongoing effort to modernize and professionalize governance and service provisions, there is a proposal to transition the village's clerk's office from an elected to an appointed position. Numerous municipalities with professional administrative staff have successfully implemented appointed clerks' departments. However, this transition necessitates approval from the electors. This has been reviewed and approved by our personnel and officials, and basically this is a question that'll be on the November? March. On the March ballot, saying that we go from an elected clerk's position to an appointed one. Obviously, that will be with board approval. So anyway, we'll see what the residents say. It will actually take some communication with residents so that they understand the reason behind it and the purpose. The clerk's position is minimal hours. The elected one, what is it, Marty, 6 required?
6 by ordinance, yeah.
Right, 6. You can't get anything done in 6. There's no way. For a week, you can't get anything done, and it's just more conducive to our residents to have someone who's here during business hours, Monday through Friday, to help facilitate their needs. Any questions? Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Zarate, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Ordinance 23-038, approving a plat of easement dedicating a public utility and drainage easement from the Bolingbrook Park District. This approves a plat of easement for utility and drainage along the western 12-foot of the entrance road of Indian Boundary Park. Currently, there are utilities located on this property, but no easement. This has been reviewed and approved by relevant personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve this ordinance?
Moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second trustee Doris. Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, trustee Quintero,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Zarate,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Thank you. Next ordinance is 23-039, accepting public improvement springs at Lily Cache Creek, Continental Properties Company Incorporated. Acceptance of public sidewalks, parkway trees, and street lights on Veterans Parkway, Lily Cache Lane, and Weber Road, formerly a vacant lot, now Chipotle. Street lights on Veterans Parkway are included. All improvements have been installed, inspected, and are now ready for acceptance. It's important to note that a majority of improvements in this development fall under private maintenance and are not covered by this ordinance. This has been reviewed and approved by personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second. Trustee Lawler, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor, trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Zarate,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Kelly,
Yes.
trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance 23-040, abating taxes levied to pay interest and principal on $35,795,000. Special service numbers 2001-1, 2001-2, 2001-3, and 2002-1. Special taxes refunding bonds, Series 2018. This ordinance reduces the 2023 Special Service Area, known as SSA, levy by $1,435,005, resulting in a remaining levy amount of $3,483,163.16. Special service areas are utilized by developers were utilized by developers in the early 2000s to fund subdivision improvements. SSAs do not constitute a debt obligation of the village, and the village's full faith and credit does not guarantee payment of the bonds, making this non-debt related. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So move. Second.
Trustee Zarate, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next ordinance, 23-041, abating taxes levied to pay interest and principal on $57,045,000 general obligation bonds, Series 2014A of the Village of Bolingbrook, Illinois, for a tax levy year 2023. The ordinance abates $2,197,000 of the debt service levy for 2023, resulting in a remaining levy amount of $764,200. The village can accommodate this abatement using fund balance. Has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance, 23-042, levying taxes for corporate purposes, the Village of Bolingbrook for the current fiscal year commencing May 1st, 2023 and ending April 30th, 2024. This ordinance adopts the village's 2023 real estate levy, collectible in 2024. The levy specifically covers public safety, pensions, and debt service with no allocation for village operations or services, anticipating a 2.5 increase in the estimated equalized assessed valuation to $2,651,678,540. And an average estimated home value in Bolingbrook is $234,335. The expected levy increase is from $23,003,979 to $25,029,800, amounting to $1.6 million increase. As a result, the average home will experience a $48.25 increase in the village portion of the tax bill. Let me repeat that. Village portion, $48.25 in the village portion of the tax bill. We do not know what the school district is doing. We do not know what the library is doing. We do not know what the park district is doing or any of the other taxing bodies.
Or the equalized assessed value of the home could be raised.
That too, but just because I know the questions are going to come up. And actually today I did meet with our assessor, and we are going to plan, Will County Assessor. We're going to plan to host an event where we try to gather all members of the taxing bodies, probably, I would say, early to mid-February, where everybody can come and understand the various lines on the tax bill. Where are your tax dollars going and for what purpose? So, all that being said, this has been reviewed and approved by Finance Committee. May I have a motion to approve, please?
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next, ordinance 23-043, union contract with Metropolitan Alliance of Police, MAP, Chapter 3. This is a 3-year agreement effective May 1st, 2023. Yes, we know it's a little overdue. And it will go through April 30th, 2026. It's a little bit due because we've been working hard on it. It includes a cost of living annual increase 2.75 for this year 2023, 3% for 2024, and 3% for 2025. Health insurance annual premium increases as specified will be a 30% increase in 2023, a 9% increase in 24, and an additional 9% increase in 25. Just so everybody kind of understands what's going on with health insurance. We are trying to level out where every staff member in the village pays the same. They're getting one healthcare benefit. Everybody gets the same insurance. Doesn't matter what title you have. It doesn't matter how much money you make. So what we're trying to do is get everybody's contracts at the same level so that everybody's paying equally for the same product that they are receiving equally. So hence the reason for that big spike for the police department. Additionally, the agreement clarifies existing language and incorporates new policies. However, its implementation is contingent on review and approval by the attorney. It's already late, so we're going to get it done quickly. Reviewed by all relevant personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees? No? Very good. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Doris. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. I would like to thank the representatives of MAP 3 as well as all the officers who serve and protect our amazing community. Thank you so much. We value and appreciate each and every one of you. Ordinance 23-044, updating the village personnel manual to comply with the new state statutes that take effect January 1st, 2024. In the coming months, you'll see that we will have quite a bit of cleanup. This one was very important that we bring to this meeting because it does need to take effect on January 1st, 2024. This ordinance takes into consideration the Paid Leave for All Workers Act, the Family Medical Leave Act, and the Transportation Benefits Act. All of these acts take effect January 1st, 2024. Furthermore, it involves an opt-out provision before the effective date of these acts. This has been reviewed and approved by personnel. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve? So moved.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance 23-045 regarding the Illinois Paid Leave for All Workers Act also takes into effect January 1st, 2024. Bolingbrook, through its policies or negotiated agreement, already offers benefits equal to or better than that which are included in this act. As a result, the ordinance includes an opt-out provision before the effective date of the act. So what we have in place is better, and we do not feel like we should go backwards. This has been reviewed and approved by staff. Are there any questions from the trustees? All right, may I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, that was a big agenda, but it was our final agenda for 2020. It's so hard to believe that this is it. The year has just gone by. It's been an amazing year. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you guys, as well as the community that we serve with honor and with pleasure. It's definitely the best place to be and to live and to work and to play and to eat and to just everything. Bolingbrook is absolutely amazing. Dave, are you ready back there? So before we go up on the screen here, I want to just take a minute to thank our amazing public works staff, first of all, because everything that you're about to see in the front of the village, if you have not driven by the village and if you have not seen the amazing work, please make an effort to just drive by and come see the amazing work that the Public Works Department did. So everything out front of Town Center, you look out this window, everything out front there was done by our Public Works staff. And then we're going to go into the back, the Winter Walk, that's going to be up until January 7th, free to everybody in the community. Come out, enjoy it. But that was done by our businesses and nonprofit organizations. And again, it was done by the community, for the community. We do have some big pieces that we included this year that were sponsored by some of our businesses. But everything back there is creativity of our organizations and of people who live here and people who actually care about the community. So I think that speaks wonders. I mean, that's huge. So let's go. Let's show that video. Isn't that amazing? And let's have a hand for BCT. Dave Tomsky, BCT. See, if anybody wants to join the BCT Commission, you could be producing footage like that. So thank you, Dave. Also, again, thank you to police, fire, finance, everybody. We have had an amazing year. It's been a phenomenal year. And I'm very much looking to ringing in 2024. I won't forget you, Joy. Spearheading all the marketing here and making sure that we get things out. And we have a lot of things. IT is going to be rolling out some great initiatives first of the year. So lots to come in 2024. We are super excited to have all of our residents join us in everything that we do. Be positive. Bolingbrook, it's where we live. So we want to continue to highlight it. I think that I'm going to get off of that for now. Counselor, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
He did have a birthday yesterday, and, I offered him balloons, but he said he wanted cash instead, so I'm going to
That was a lawyer part of me.
Was that the lawyer part of you? I was hoping you would take a discount on the bill, but happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And then Trustee Zarate, condolences to you and your family on your loss. Trustee Zarate lost her mom. And we know it's very difficult to lose someone, especially during the holidays. So condolences to you and your family. We're here for you. And thank you so much for being here during this time. We know that was tough, but we appreciate you. We always love seeing you.
Yeah, I would like to thank everyone who called, sent an email, a text. Really meant a lot to me. It's like a family here, and we all care about each other. And the only thing I could say is hug your mom, hug your dad, your family members. It's bittersweet, but I'm just filled with so emotion of the calls and everything. So thank you very much from the bottom of our heart for me, my family. It's hard because it's the holidays, but I could not come be here for this meeting. I wasn't gonna let it stop me, because life does go on, and, you know, we have to be nice to each other and love each other while we're here on earth. But thank you very much, I really appreciate it, thank you. And to the mayor, thank you for saying those kind words, and all my fellow trustees, they all hugged me, and it felt good. So take care of your family, because you only have one. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have anything you want to say, sir?
Just like to wish everyone a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Bolingbrook is a great place, and our law firm is honored to represent all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
From my family to everyone here in town and all over the world, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. It has been an amazing year, and we're looking forward to a great 2024. Earlier tonight, we acknowledged Operation Christmas for the 50th anniversary last Sunday. They were part of beneficiaries of the Bolingbrook Community Chorus 50th anniversary concert. So that was, as always, a great event. The cool thing this year is they brought back alumni and made it very special. They honored those who had passed on, were part of the amazing volunteer chorus that was built back in 1973 and carried on all these years. So I want to thank them. And they did encourage a free will donation for Operation Christmas, which is, this was mentioned earlier, is very much appreciated. I've had the opportunity to connect with some folks who have been part of this community for many years. I got some news, thanks to Carol Penning, our former village clerk, that significant family great news happened with Jim Meyer, our first deputy mayor and the first state representative from Bolingbrook, and they have become great grandparents. So not only was Jim celebrating his 80th birthday in October, but to have a great grandchild come along is a blessing for Bonnie and Jim and Matt and Lisa Lynch. They're the grandparents, and Jason and Raquel. I want to congratulate them. We have a balance of things that happen in our lives, so this is great news to share, but want to congratulate them. So that's all I had.
Thank you.
And I'd like to also thank the Magicals. They do an awesome job every year, and that's what brought me here, because I still have to remember the Christmas spirit. And yes, it is hard, but I really enjoy them. The talent that comes out of that school amazes me, and just to hear their voices, and I think we all need a little Christmas. So, you know, enjoy your holiday, be safe, and like I said, be kind to one another. Thank you.
I'm beginning to think after 2 years that me wearing the Christmas sweater for the last board meeting of the year is just designed to make me stand out, and that no one else is going to join me. So maybe next year
We're
I'll
all
stop
in the
doing
color
this.
theme. We're all.
I mean, I
Not
try.
everybody could pull off that sweater, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I could pull it off either.
We'll help you.
It's a nice patriotic theme plus Christmas sweater. Anyway, the village and Joy Basil has been working very hard planning for the Santa send-off, which is coming up on Friday, December 22nd. Mark your calendars. Going to kick off 3 o'clock behind Town Center. It's going to mosey on throughout the village, make some predetermined stops, which will be publicized ahead of time, and then end at Bolingbrook's Clough International Airport. So December 22nd, save the date. There'll be a route posted on the website, social media, the whole thing. You'll be able to track Santa live, and we'll make sure that's going to be a fun day. I'm not confident if there's going to be a few folks from this board dressing up again. There's been some requests, so I think that's going to have to happen.
But the elves have to be there.
Oh, that's what I was referring to, Deputy Mayor Lawler.
We might have to add more elves and a Grinch.
Oh, yeah.
There might be more.
Important to have the Grinch. They
Yeah.
are a part of this holiday.
One more fun thing happening for the holidays here behind the Winter Walk. Hot chocolate with Santa, December 15th. From 5:30 till 7:30. Of course, you get to see Santa. You get to enjoy that beautiful winter walk that was just shown. And there will be some refreshments available for sale as well. So come on out December 15th behind Bolingbrook Town Center starting at 5:30. Of course, the winter walk is open every day. From my family to yours, a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, safe New Year. One thing to note, just because the mayor was on a soapbox, and I'm just going to say it because it's the last meeting of the year, support this community. The mayor made a fantastic acknowledgement that we all live here. We have to be proud of the area that we live. One thing that's very unique, if I make a social media post about XYZ coffee shop, and it's interacted with the community and people comment on it, that's great. I made no different of an announcement for something great like Cosmics. Cosmics, because the community wanted to talk about it, I think the one post has like 500,000 people now. Nothing was done differently by me, but that's how we all receive that information. So we can all make powerful statements for any business in this town. We just got to be motivated to do it. And it takes a lot of grit, partner with the chamber, but we all have a lot of power, especially when it comes to the social landscape. Yes, Mayor, sometimes it's not our favorite thing in the world, but it can also be used for some awesome things. So please support the community, be positive, be encouraged. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Trustee. And very good point.
Yes.
I agree. Of course, as well, I just want to echo everyone's sentiment that we do have an amazing village here. And I just think that when you're inundated somewhere for too long, you kind of take those things for granted. So I just don't want people to forget how much of a luxury it is to live here in Bolingbrook and how many resources that we have. And I was driving around today just thinking about how much I can get done in my break in an hour, right? That I wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. So very fortunate. We have a lot of great restaurants, a lot of great resources for adults and children, and the shopping is just satisfactory. So if there's anything to take advantage of, it's your surroundings that we have here, and continue to support Bolingbrook. Just one holiday announcement that I wanted to read off the calendar is that Bolingbrook High School is having their holiday concert at the Roger C. Clare Family Auditorium at BHS, and that will be taking place on Thursday, December 14th at 6:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. If you need any other information, you can visit www.bhsmusicboosters.org, and tickets are $5. That is all for tonight. Thank you.
I just want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays, and hopefully you can all take advantage of the winter walk behind Village Hall and take a beautiful walk around the pond. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Kelly. I just wanted to go ahead and express my deepest sympathy to Trustee Sarate for the loss of her mother. You are in our prayers.
Thank you.
I just have one announcement. Saturday, December 23rd is Breakfast with Santa, presented by the Bolingbrook Non-for-Profit Coalition. This will be at 201 Canterbury Lane, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's $10 for adults, $5 for children 12 years and under. We just had our Breakfast with Santa at the Bolingbrook Golf Course, which was very well attended, but the Non-for-Profit Coalition recognizes that that might not be in everybody's budget. So this is a great alternative to get your picture of the family with Santa and enjoy a nice breakfast at a budget-friendly price. Lastly, on behalf of the Quintero family, I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year to all. Please try to maintain the true meaning of Christmas with your family, and if provided the opportunity, help someone less fortunate so they can also enjoy the holidays. Thank you all.
Lucas, you got anything?
Merry Christmas and enjoy the holidays as you and your family's traditions are.
Wonderful. Marty?
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to wish everybody happy holidays, express my sympathies to Trustee Zarate. This is an especially tough time of year to suffer a loss like that. I want to express my thanks to the Madrigals. I used to be one. If you hear this on the tape, me humming along behind, guilty as charged, but I really enjoyed that. That's very much of the Christmas experience for me. And may there someday be peace on earth. That's it.
Thank you. The Winter Walk, by the way, and I was remiss to not mention this, other than the community being involved in some of our businesses, how could I have forgotten the civic and cultural affairs? They're the ones that put on the amazing, the activities that are going to take place the 15th. They also have the senior ride tomorrow. I think we've got over 80 seniors signed up to take a ride around the pond and enjoy the senior walk. So civic and cultural affairs, they do a lot of amazing things all year, and probably the hardest working.
The organization as well.
And the what?
The community organization.
Oh yeah, the community organizations that decord. Joy, can you come up? There's two things that are going on online that I think we need some people to, the card, right?
Yes.
And the fire station, so lectern it is.
Sure.
Thank you.
So there's a couple things going on social media in the realm of the holidays. The first, the Bolingbrook Fire Department posted it a while ago, but voting is still open. Each of the 5 fire stations decorated for the holidays, and we want to know who you think did the best job. So head over to the Bolingbrook Fire Department's Facebook page and like the photo of the fire station that you think is best. Also, you can drive around town and see them in person, all the way from the west side, all the way to the east side. They span a lot of ground. And then the second thing is Mayor Mary herself posted to her Facebook page that she is holding a competition for her holiday digital greeting for Facebook. So anybody 18 and under, if you want to draw a picture or design something on the computer or get creative, a way to wish the community of Bolingbrook a Merry Christmas, go ahead and do that. You can head over to Mayor Mary Alexander Basta on Facebook, and you can comment your submissions on that post. We'll pin that so it's right at the top, and we're taking submissions through the 21st, which I believe is a Thursday. So get them in before then, and then on Christmas Day, we'll see who the winner is.
Yay, so exciting. Thank you so much. I was remiss to say, does anyone in the public have any comments? Any public comments? Okay, so I forgot it, but it's okay. Joining us this evening is our Human Resource Director. Thank you so much, Scott, for being here. Community Development, Matt Eastman, thank you for being here. After Work Hours, Nick Schmidt, one of our union, MAP 3 union reps, correct? Chief Mike Rampa, who's always here in the corner. Rosa Kohaloon, who's our finance director, joining us, and our one and only CIO, James Farrell, is also here joining us. So all the staff is here for our final meeting. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedules to join us. And we have no executive session this evening, I do believe.
Yep.
From my family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. We will see you the second Tuesday of January. Thank you so much, and we stand adjourned. Good night. Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion?
Second.
All of you guys should be second. So Trustee Lawler, second, Trustee Quintero.
Take it.
We stand adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night.
We all voted for it.
Yeah.